Next important theorem related to triangle is Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is related to the right angle triangle. If we are having a right angle triangle ABC, which is right angled at B, that is ABC is a right angle triangle, right angled at B, then the side opposite to 90 degree is known as hypotenuse, and the other two sides are known as the legs of the right angle triangle, and any one of them can be perpendicular and base. For example, if I take this BC side as base, then this will become the perpendicular, and if I take BC as perpendicular, then AC will become the base, then AB will become the base of this triangle. Now what the Pythagoras theorem says is that in a right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. That is, if ABC is a right angle triangle, right angled at B, then according to Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. This is known as the Pythagoras theorem. Now the converse of this theorem is also true. That is, if we are having a triangle whose sum, let us see an example based on this. PQR is a right angle triangle. PQR is a triangle whose side PQ is 3 cm, QR is 4 cm, and we have to find the side PR. And it is given that PQR is a right angle triangle at angle Q. So we can say thus PR is the hypotenuse. Therefore, PR square will be equals to PQ square plus QR square according to Pythagoras theorem. Now we don't know the value of PR, so we will leave it as it is. We know the value of PQ, that is 3 cm, so we will square it, plus QR will be equals to 4 cm, so we will square this also. Now 3 ka square is 9 plus 4 ka square is 16, and it is equals to 25. Now we are getting PR square is equals to 25, and therefore PR will be equals to 5 cm. Since 5 ka square is equals to 25 and we are having PR square here, so it will be equals to 5 ka square and PR will be equals to 5 cm. Now the values which we have obtained here are 3 cm, 4 cm and 5 cm. These three sides forms the sides of a right angle triangle which follow the Pythagoras theorem. Thus these three numbers are known as Pythagoras triplet or Pythagorean. Some more Pythagorean triplets are 12, 15 and 9, 12, 35 and 37. So if you see a side, a triangle having sides measuring these triplets, then it will definitely be a right angle triangle. Since the converse of Pythagoras theorem is also true, that is, if the sum of squares of two sides of a triangle is equal to the square of third side, then it is a right angle triangle, right angled, made by the two smaller sides. That is, smaller sides means the sides which we have summed after squaring. That is, if I take a triangle whose sides are 17 centimeter, whose sides are 17 centimeter, 8 centimeter and 15 centimeter. Now if I square and sum the smaller sides, that is 8 square plus 15 square, that will be equals to 64 plus 225, it will be equals to 289, which is the square of 17. So here I can see that after squaring two sides and adding them, I get the square of the third side. This means this is a right angle triangle and right angled at P. Since the smaller sides are 8 and 15 centimeter, so it is right angled at P, or we can say opposite to the longer side. Now let us see a question based on Pythagoras theorem. We are given a triangle A, B, C, and this is the perpendicular, this is the point D, this length is x unit, AB is 17 centimeter, AB is 17 centimeter, AC is 10 centimeter and DC is 6 centimeter, and I have to find the value of y. Now here ABC is not a right angle triangle, but I can see that ADB is a right angle triangle and ADC is a right angle triangle, and if I apply the Pythagoras theorem in ABD, then I have to find the value. I should have the value of AD and AB so that I can calculate the value of BD. But I am not having the value of AD, so I can apply the Pythagoras theorem in the next right angle triangle, that is ADC, so that I can find the value of AD, since I know the two sides of this triangle, that is AC and DC. So let us apply Pythagoras theorem in triangle ADC. So AC square will be equals to AD square plus DC square. Since 90 degree के सामने is the hypotenuse, therefore AC will be the hypotenuse. So 10 square is equals to AD square, of which we have to calculate the value, and 6 square. So it will be 100 is equals to AD square plus 36. Now AD square will be equals to 100 minus 36, that is equals to 64. So AD square is equals to 8 into 8. So AD will be equals to 8 centimeter. So we have calculated the value of AD, that is 8 centimeter. Now we can apply the Pythagoras theorem in the other triangle, that is triangle ADB, to find the value of x. In this, the hypotenuse is AB, so AB square will be equals to AD square plus BD square. AB is 17 centimeter. So 17 square is equals to AD square, that is 8 square, plus BD, that is x square. So 17 square is 289 is equals to 64 plus x square. This will implies that x square is equals to 289 minus 64. That will be equals to 225. Now 225 can be written as 15 into 15. So x will be equals to 15 centimeter. This is the application of Pythagoras theorem. Now if we see any right angle triangle, we can simply apply Pythagoras theorem to find one of the side if two sides of the triangle are given.